Hey everybody, the cool CG10 here, and welcome back to Slimefun Tutorial Season 2. Today, we're going to be going over how to get some of the more advanced ores from resources. So how to get some of these nice stuff that we need for crafting higher tier items. So, the first thing we're going to need is a gold pan, which is very simple. Tools, gold pan. And we're going to need 5 stone and a bowl. So I already had the recipe laid out in my inventory. So boom, 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 boom. Right click. And then gold pan. This will be one of the first things you make in Slimefun, because it's very important. Now for the building stuff that we're going to need is we're going to need the smelter, the ore washer, and for later down the road, the compressor. But these two are the most important first. So, I already have a pile of gravel over here. To use the gold pan, go up to some gravel and right click. And you'll either get a flint, nothing, some sifted ore, which is important, or some clay. So you're going to want to just right click. This does not have a durability at all, so just spam right click on all the gravel you find. And as you can see, I have 3 sifted ore, 6 clay, and 12 flint. So you can see it goes really flint, clay, and then sifted ore is the rarest. To make this ore washer, you just need a cauldron, a fence, and a dispenser. So you want to come up to the dispenser, put your sifted ore in, and right click on the fence. You'll see water particles and hear a splash. Gonna do it again and again. And we got some stone chunks, which are useless. Some gold dust, lead dust, and aluminum dust, or aluminium. Depends, I don't really care what you call it. So, this is where the smelter comes in hand. So, to make the smelter, you don't need these right here. I just put them there, so like that. Now you don't need the nether rack underneath, but you can already put anything underneath and it'll still work. But I just use nether rack because it will always stay lit. So now you want to put your ore dust inside the smelter, right click, and boom, you get an aluminum ingot. Put the lead, boom, a lead ingot, and then gold dust, and we get a gold ingot. But look, it says it's 4 karat gold. That gold is different than this gold. See, most Slimefun items will require a 4 karat, 6 karat, 8 karat, 12 karat, just a variant of this 4 karat gold. So keep in mind, this gold and this gold are 2 completely different items within Slimefun, so make sure you check with your guide which gold it requires. So now I'm just gonna /sfcheat and get a bunch of the sifted ore. It's actually not there. Let's see, miscellaneous, there we go. Just get a bunch of this stuff, this is important. Stack in 1, perfect. Put them all in and just spamming right click. Now the inventory is full. Now if you want a specific dust, like let's say you want gold, some copper, and tin, you can just spam right click and it'll only do the dust that you want, which is a good way to get the dust. See, I'm getting dust of each. So just right click, and it's still, see the sifted ore is going down and this dust is going up. So see, and one more, there we go, and there we go, and it keeps that stone chunk level down to a minimum. So now that we have these dusts, what can we use the dust for? Well, we go to our resources, there's all different types of ingots. So you have the basic copper, tin, silver, lead, aluminum, zinc, and magnesium. Now there's also sulfate, which is just 16 nether quartz and an ore crusher, which is helpful for different items, mainly in electricity. But here's other golds that there are, the 24 karat gold, and as you can see, it will require like gold dust in the next variant, so it's going to take a bit of gold to get to those types. But let's take a look at bronze. So to make bronze, you need a copper ingot, tin, and copper dust. So let's put a bit of copper dust in here. Right click, copper, tin dust, and copper dust. Right click, and boom, we have a bronze ingot. And as you can see, the fire went out, even though it has netherrack. Your flame will last for a random number of hits. So let's put all this gold dust in here. Right click, we got a 4 karat gold. Right click again, that only lasted 2, and the other one lasted what, like 4? And now we have the 6 karat gold. Just keep doing it. See, 2 again. And 2, 3. See, it's just random of what is going on. So next down the line is the compressor. Now the compressor is used for making stuff like carbon. You see, you have compressor and 8 coal. So let's get some coal, if I can spell coal correctly. And let's put it in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you can press more than one just by putting a stack in there. But be careful, because there is let's see. Where is it? Compressed carbon. There it is. That takes 4 carbon. So just be careful. Make sure you only click this 8 times if you put an entire stack in. So once you hear the click, you know it's good. And we got ourselves some carbon. Pretty cool. Now let's go back to the steel. A carbon, iron ingot, and an iron dust. Now, so we have a carbon. We don't have an iron ingot. We have iron dust, but you see, you can't use these. Even though it says iron ingot, it won't work. So we turn that iron dust into iron ingot, and yes, it does work if you do it like that. So you can put the basic iron ore and stuff, or iron dust in that, and it will work. So that is how you get steel. And all these different components will really help you along in your what you need, like soldier ingots, which are lead, tin, and lead ingot, or solder. These redstone alloys, smeltery, beryllium, and it's a process. Keep in mind that a lot of this stuff is a process to get to. So just make sure you set around some time and make sure you're always using the gold pan until you get into some of the more technical stuff, which should be coming soon down the line. For example, there is the where is it? The ore grinder will crush ore, so like a grindstone. Ingots in the dust. Let's see. Where? These androids, which are pretty far down the road, stuff like that. Let's see. The electric smeltery, like the normal smeltery. The dust washer, which you can use to make dust and all that stuff. So yeah, pretty nifty stuff. So I hope that y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Be very much appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click the subscription button. I do these videos, I won't say a time because, well, it's like 4 months or something since my last Slimefun tutorial video. So yeah, hope that you all enjoyed. subscribe for more. If you already subscribed, hit that little bell icon to get notified anytime I do subscribe, or anytime I do upload a video. I can speak perfectly. Peace.